What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new series. I don't know what I'm going to call this series yet, but for now, I guess the working title is going to be Map Showcase. So in this series, I'm going to be showing off maps, showing off what's good about them, or maybe maps that are in the building process, which is what I'm bringing you here today. This is a map that a couple of my friends and I'm sure you might view a couple of them, Kavog, Blue Ninja, and True Spartacus and I have been creating this map, and it's going to be a minigame map. Of a minigame that we designed ourselves. I don't know how to feel about it just yet. It's a big work in progress. And yeah, so let's get started. So the first thing that I should mention is that this game is going to be called Slime Attack. Well, that's just the working title for now. So there's going to be some stuff later on that we're going to change up. Probably some team names, because right now we got red, blue, yellow, and green, which I'll show you the arena in a second. But pretty much, the goal of the game is to get as many points as possible by killing as many slimes as possible. But player kills also count. I don't know if player kills should penalize your team if you die. I'm not sure yet what we're planning on doing. Like I said, this is just development stages. Well, developmental stages, I'm sorry. So we're still in the process of debating what should be in this map and what shouldn't. So the first place you're gonna spawn is here, and up here will be pressure plates where you choose the color of your team, which is represented by this glass. Now once you step on the pressure plate, you'll be transported down to this slime block here, and here on these four areas here across from each other, here, and here is going to be armor stands representing the four classes. And I'm thinking of putting a preview of all the gear out. I think that would be really cool to show off, because this room's kind of empty right now. I think a couple armor stands showing off some gear will look pretty good. Maybe different gear with different colors of armor, just to help you guys choose what teams. So we have the four classes. They're going to be Fighter, Ranger, Mage, and Tank. Like I said, specifications are a little in debate right now, but as you can see, this is going to be a super flat world, and that you can't get anywhere. Well, you're not gonna be able to get out of anyway. This arrow's just to mark us where it is. Obviously, it's in between here, so it's kind of an ugly terraformed area. We're probably gonna beautify this a little bit, but why don't we actually head up here? Kind of a neat little design. I was kind of making a sign. It's kind of pretty cool, because if I set the time, if I do time set 1200 or maybe 12,000, I think it's, how's the time set command work? No, that sets it to the wrong time. What about 18? Yeah, if you look up from here, you go down, it looks like Star Wars. So it's pretty cool. So we're gonna just go back to time set 0. Maybe 12. We'll set it to 12. Why not? So we're gonna go right into the map. So as you can see, the theme of this map is going to be a biome split, and each of the team areas are marked off by different biomes. So why don't we start here with the middle platform before anything else. So this middle platform is kind of like the no man's land, and up here a slime that will be worth 5 points will spawn, and upon killing that, your team will receive a buff. And then down here underneath this lava, well, behind all this lava, there's going to be a chest that spawns with some randomized loot, so your team could get a buff. So we have the four areas. We have the desert biome. As you can see here, we got a good view of it. Then we have the mushroom biome. Alright, and then the plains biome. I don't know whether they call this the plains or the river. I'll just call it the plains biome. And the ice spikes biome, because why not? So let's start, I guess, in the desert biome. So the desert biome's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. So we have here the spawn platforms. All these spawn platforms are kind of the same, just made with different materials that suit the biome. So a couple of the structures here. We have a well, which I'll show you guys in a minute, and a mini desert temple right over here, which I will show you guys in a minute, because they connect to each other. This is going to be a death trap. This is pretty cool. It says like, what does it say? Go to the side. Lol, you dead. Because we put berry blocks here. It's pretty sweet. So it's kind of a death trap. You'll die. Definitely. So we have a lava pit. Proud of this one. Kind of looks natural. Then we have the pyramid, which kind of has an Ark of the Covenant feel to it, or like a sarcophagus, something like that. I don't know. But not all areas will be above ground. We have the underground areas. Now I don't know how dark these areas are gonna be for you guys, but I have my brightness set up on moody, just because it's what I want to base the lighting around on this map. I'm not sure how bright that's gonna come out in the YouTube video, but I'm gonna keep it on moody while recording this. So we have a couple death traps here. The lava is a nice trap. We have a nice sunken in area here. So if a player gets knocked down here, oh no, where am I? I'm in an underground area. How'd I get here? Oh no, guess I gotta get out. So this orange sand spiral leads to the exit, which is super easy to find. Because why not? I mean, it's orange sand. Orange sandstone, I guess. And then this leads out the desert temple, right out the back here. So I guess why don't we move to the ice spikes biome? So we have the main path here, leading on, and their advantage is you kind of get to jump a lot farther and faster. But you also have all these ice spikes here for cover. And then you can go up in that tree, and that's the vantage point from here. I might end up building something over in the desert area because only the pyramid is the highest point. So yeah, let's look at this vantage point. This is the highest vantage point of the whole map. So look at this place. This is a pretty nice view, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Look at that. Wow. So we have this cabin. Now, like I said, each of these areas is gonna have an underground part. And oh, I missed it. It leads right over into here and goes down into an ice cave. Yeah, so I might do a little bit of more hand placing of blocks. This actually melted. I didn't know that would melt. Crap, I might actually have to replace the ice with packed ice. Although that does look semi-good because it looks partially melted. So that's pretty cool. And then it leads right out here into an ice spike that you can once again use for cover. So now we have my second favorite area, which is the plains biome. So you have this guard tower here. You can just get up in here, get a nice vantage point, and you have these lily pads. Alright, and then get a tree to climb up. I guess maybe if you get hit up, you can probably get up there. I'm sure people will find a way to get up there. But the cave here actually starts in the house. The abandoned house. So you go down here. This is where I might get dark. So I may end up... I don't know if you guys can see this. So I'll turn the brightness up a tad bit so you guys can kind of get a feel for this area. Got kind of like a blood-spattered mine. Now we're adding arrow traps to this because the other place has lava, and we're trying to figure out what we need to do for the ice spike one. I might actually add slowness potions to give it a cold effect. Not sure, but we have an arrow trap set up in the actual server version of this. I'm kind of using a previous version to record here, but what can you do? So we have this area, and this leads right over into the edge of the mushroom biome. So the mushroom biome is kind of my favorite one, I guess, because of that cave down there. It looks like an enchanted paradise. And that's something really cool about this. I really like this path. It looks nice. Because at the beginning, all we had was mycelium. We kind of neglected this area. This is the last area we built. So we kind of just had mycelium and mushrooms. And what better way to add flair than to add multicolored mushrooms? We have yellow, orange, red, blue, and green. Obviously the red and brown ones. And a nice colorful path. Now the best part about this is this cave here. Why don't we turn the brightness back to moody and see what we got. Now this place looks like Wonderland, and I think I'm going to use this as a thumbnail because that is freaking sexy. Look at that. Who doesn't like this area? I mean, I do. Why not screenshot it right there? because this one is going to actually have some poison areas. This one's also cool because you can also hide in places where the players might not find you. So we're going to put in nausea potions and maybe blindness, but I know we're going to do poison to kind of get a spore feel. Because, one, we need death traps. We need stuff to damage you. Why not? And, yeah, so this one has 3 exits. This one goes down here, all the way over. This one's kind of a big cave, not gonna lie. Mainly because there's not a lot of cover. Also, you can go up in these mushrooms. I almost forgot to explain that. I know this blue one has some stuff in it. We built a little potion lab enchanted area, because why not? And then you can get on top of here, and you got your vantage point for the level. So, I guess that's really it to show off. There's no command blocks or anything to show off yet, which I will definitely keep you guys updated. And I'm sure I'll bring in some friends, and maybe we'll have a map building series on this map. But I definitely want to let you guys know that this isn't going to be the only map showcase. I have plenty more of maps, maybe built by me, maybe built by my friends, built by other people definitely. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode. So, why don't you guys hit that like button if you like this episode. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of this map, because honestly, it's a cool design to me, and a lot of other people I've shown tend to like it. So, and if you also have any ideas on how this game could work, or any mechanics you think we could throw in, please leave a link in the description for some kind of tutorial or some kind of video showing off the mechanic, or like a screenshot maybe. I don't know, or maybe even just tell us and we can figure out how to do it ourselves. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care now.